here we are again. Another week, another Secret Hideout PR session. Now, look, this news didn't give me a headache, but I officially decided that from now on, I'm blaming Secret Hideout for everything that does. Miss the bus? Secret Hideout. Run out of the coffee? Secret Hideout. Dogs won't stop barking during the voiceover session? Yep, Secret Hideout. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll win the lottery. Who knows? Maybe, probably not. This week, once again, we're right back in it. Another Strange New Worlds headline. And another not-so-breaking news drop. And yes, another round of Kirk speculation. I'm exhausted. But it's also predictable. So folks, set your phasers to fun. Or in this case, maybe Rant. And let's engage. So let's start at the beginning, because even when the news is old, the spin is brand new. So in this week's franchise's Deja Vu comes courtesy of Secret Hideout PR machine. The message? Strange New Worlds is officially ending with Season 5. Except we already know that. We knew that for months now. But here it is, again, rebranded as breaking news. Why? Because it tees up a bigger tease. Possible new project starring Paul Wesley Kirk. Maybe a reboot, maybe a spin-off, maybe a soft launch of the original series 2.0. Goldsman, in an interview with Cinema Blend, explained the thought process, and this is a direct quote. So, the studio network with Paramount Plus asked how much we needed to get to come right up against TOS. We said we can do it in 6 episodes, so that number is us saying that that's what it would take. Okay. That doesn't sound like a narrative decision. That sounds like a budgeting on a napkin. But wait, there's more. Because if we didn't already feel the franchise being stretched thin, the next part of the interview cranks it up to warp 9. He also added, again his quote, "Given our druthers, Henry and I would keep making the show until they had to wheel us out. And that's fine, I get it, you love the work. You don't want to say goodbye. But the rest of us, we'd really like some clarity and maybe, just maybe, something new." Because that's when the kicker comes in. When asked if Paul Wesley Kirk might lead a reboot, he replied, "I wouldn't argue. I mean, we do have the sets, and 2/3 of the cast are already there." Translation? The chairs are already in place. Might as well shoot something. And that's not vision, that's leftover staging. And this is where it hits deeper, because this isn't just about Paul Wesley, or Kirk, or 6-episode finales. It's about how the entire strategy feels off. This is Secret Hideout's pattern. Every week, it's a new headline about a show no one's asking for. Well, the stories fans do want, Star Trek Legacy anyone, are left literally floating in space. It's like they're designing Trek for people who've never seen Trek, and meanwhile, fans who've been watching since, I don't know, maybe Encounter at Farpoint, are treated like we're already writing our own obituaries. I can't imagine how they look at the fans who have been watching since The Cage. Probably in the minds of these people, they're already, somewhere out there on the other side. I mean, seriously, what's it with this narrative that fans over 40 are literally waiting any moment to drop that? And look, personally, I'm not waiting to meet my maker yet. What I am waiting for is a story that makes me feel something. A show that remembers we're still here, still watching, and still deeply invested. So let's break this down, because if Trek is going to survive, it has to do more than just survive itself. Prequels, retcons, reboots, it's a loop, and it's not bold, it's backwards. You know that Trek at its best really moves forward, not just through space, but through ideas, through characters, through time. But lately, it really feels like the franchise is stuck in orbit, afraid to go anywhere unfamiliar unless it's already preloaded with legacy characters and an Instagram-friendly set. Star Trek deserves better than, "We've got the new bridge, might as well film something." So yes, this is another Strange New Worlds and probably more accurately Secret Hideout rant. Because sometimes, love sounds like frustration. And that's what I like to tell myself. Look, I care about the franchise. I really do want it to grow. But guys, growth doesn't mean chasing shiny ideas with some shallow roots. It means building something that lasts. Something that means something. So, if you're still here, hoping, watching, remembering why this matters, you might kind of Trekkie. And on that note, until next time, stay curious like you, honorable like a Klingon, logical like a Vulcan, and never stop looking at the stars. Because we're Trekkies, and that's what we do.